Hello Port Adelaide fans and welcome to your match committee, all for tyre power, your trusted tyre expert Sam Hargraves alongside AFL Hall of Famer Terry Wallace. And Plough, if the Showdown isn't the best game of the round every time it's played, I don't know what is. Port Adelaide taking on Adelaide, 7th playing 6th. The stage is set, I think, for another cracker in this incredible footy rivalry.
Yeah, really looking forward. We know what sensational games they've played and the history around all of that. I still can't understand why in a national competition this is not the standalone game on a Friday night. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense.
I don't mind at all whether it's two teams from the same state. The history, what they've been able to do. I think along with the Hawthorn-Geelong games of recent times, these showdowns have been the games. So they should be there for everyone to watch, standalone game.
Story after story within these two teams play. If it's not in the Ramsgate Hotel, it's out on the field. They have a genuine dislike for each other. It's going to be fascinating. Adelaide hold a slender 23-22 showdown lead. So at Port could level the scores here. Let's have a look at the sides coming into this game on Saturday night.
Well, just absolutely wrapped for Matty Broadbent to be back into that side after such a long period of time, over 600 days. I haven't got the exact number. It's sitting in front of me, but Motlop back in. We know he was a hero going back last year at some stage, and a couple of the young boys back into the lineup as well. And I don't mind either of those players, Johnson and Farrell. They've both been going really well at the SNAFL level, so we'll sort of see how that rolls out.
They do have their injury concerns, Port. Do you still think they've got enough firepower out there to handle what's a pretty strong Adelaide side who haven't set the world on fire yet, but they've been grinding their way back into the season?
I think Port Adelaide have played the better footy of the two clubs, but geez, there's a lot out of them, and it's not only what's gone out this week, but it's what's gone out over the last couple of weeks as well. So, they've lost a lot of their leadership and high-end players, so that's going to be a real issue. Look, they got beaten through the middle of the ground, so they'll want a really strong effort out of Pepper, Rockcliffe, those two boys in the middle of the ground to get them started, because I just thought that was down a little bit, particularly in the first quarter last week.
Well, Adelaide did it pretty ugly last week against Fremantle, but a win is a win is a win. They sit 6th on the ladder and don't have a heap of concerns coming in. It's pretty much the same side that played last week. Yeah,
they're a lot more stable, aren't they? I mean, that's the concern from a Port Adelaide point of view. They've got blokes out. They've got 4 or 5 missing themselves, but they're not the high end that the Port Adelaide team have got. But look, they haven't set the world on fire. I mean, even now they've got on a bit of a winning vein. I've walked away from the Adelaide games going, I'm not 100% convinced that this is the Adelaide that it has been a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, they only had the 1 goal at half-time against Freo. It was a really dour affair, and that's probably paying it a compliment. But we all know it doesn't matter where these two sides are on the ladder, and thankfully it's 6th place 7th. Showdown 46. 2 out of the last 3 have been decided by under a kick. No Josh Jenkins, who last time these two played, was it a poster, wasn't it? Which was another incredible chapter in a great footy story. Who's winning this game and why?
Look, I mean, either side clearly can win. As I said, I think Port Adelaide have got the best team. I think Port Adelaide in the back half of the year, providing they can get their players back, will be the better of the two squads. It's going to be a tough ask this time around just because of so many of their senior blokes out of the lineup. Certainly Port can win, but I'm sort of marginally leaning the other way just because of the squads that are going out.
Well, the stage is set for another big showdown, Showdown 46. I hope it's a big crowd there, and it's a Port Adelaide home game, so I'll never tear us apart, I'm sure. We'll be echoing around Adelaide. Port Adelaide fans, that is your match committee. All thanks to Tyre Power, your trusted tyre experts. Have a great showdown weekend.